program. The 11-year-old Daniel going to call the 50-plus class. And they are off.
Oh, yeah, side by side.
Not a Kawasaki, so I lost the whole shot game. I lost it. No good. Let's see who got the whole shot. The Stasic whole shot. The number 30 of Mike Brown. There you go. Mike Brown with a whole shot. Go ahead and get that trophy ready for him down there, Weech. You want to go ahead and direct him onto the podium?
Yeah, we're already putting the picture on the billboard during the Moto.
Yes.
Putting Mike Brown's updated photo. Now, we're also excited. Our buddy Jessica Coons coming to the tower just to alert us. We have a red alert. This is a Gruy Karsten Moto.
Oh, yeah,
so you can expect to see a battle. They will be within 3 or 4 feet the entire way. It already happened. They raced this morning.
I listened.
5th and 6th. Yep, don't worry.
4 laps in, they finally got to each other, the gravitational pull. One was going backwards, and then when they met, they just lashed on. It was done.
It was like 2 magnets. Just
yes.
Like, it finally happened. There's Mike Brown. Got a pretty solid lead already.
And no disrespect to the rest of the guys. He is just phenomenal here at the ranch.
Well, it's the other thing that Kiefer said on the podium. I mean, Mike Brown is a 125 national champion as a pro.
Absolutely.
Like, he was high level. You know, a lot of these guys have had decent careers, but they weren't factory riders.
It'd be like being in a home run derby with Alex Rodriguez. Like, come on, A-Rod, like Hall of Famer? Seriously?
With or without the roids, though.
It doesn't matter. He's going to still mash baseball or softball. So let's check in with John Gruy, the rest of the gang here. Mike Brown, though, he is the unequivocal favorite here. He has to be. I think he could probably have a swap a motor and still probably win this thing outright.
Do a pit stop.
Yes.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Just as we say that, Yamaha rider out front. Where is Mike Brown having some problems?
Well, I hear a two-stroke, and I saw Kevin Walker who said, I'm hearing a two-stroke this year. Is that's what's happening?
The number 85 is out front, and it's Kevin Walker.
So Brown had the lead and lost it.
Kevin Walker.
Kevin Walker in the number 1 spot.
So drama. This is what we want as announcers. Sorry, Mike Brown, but we love this.
We want to have a
you.
battle. Yep.
There's Mike Brown, perhaps. Nope. I still have not seen. So Gruy, Mike Brown's in second.
Yeah. So
did I miss something?
How do you try to fix that? How do you try to recover from that? You make a mistake in the first lap. What do you got to do to get back up there? We're going to go for our 11-year-old for analysis.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
I would say take as much insides as you can.
Okay.
But on the 10 Commandments, you're going to want to go for an outside.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
A little triple action. You like tripling in there?
That was actually really good stuff.
It's good.
I was waiting for like a, hey, just regroup and take a breath. But he had real line selection, like real analysis that I wouldn't have myself.
Specific points on the racetrack.
I've
Dylan.
hit the 10 Commandments before. I mean, I've never been to Roletta's, but we have one at our hometown.
Spec'd out. Spec set. They order.
You have your own 10 Commandments.
You can get those on Amazon. Replica spec. Loretta's 10
Yep.
Commandments. You can check it out on Amazon right now.
Yep, they just.
Amazon.
Yeah, Jason Baker
Amazon.
sells them. Jason Baker sells them.
Yeah. Yep, it just comes in a cardboard box.
And just
they drop
like
it off on your
Yeah.
front door. There it is, the pass. Mike Brown taking the lead. It's a 2 of Tennessee's finest
They
here.
Got to unbox them in order. This is number 2. This is the 4th one. Swap that one.
Mike Brown's
Other
either
Commandments.
going to make the hugest gap, or he's either going to just mess up, get stuck in a little spot,
Okay.
and get past, or maybe he'll go down.
Wow, it's a lot of options
It
there,
always
folks.
depends.
Racing, anything can happen.
Yeah.
There's Walker on the 2-stroke there on the 85,
Look
trying
at
to hold off
Gruy.
Gruy. What?
What was that? What? Like
Is that what you're saying could happen?
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Gruy slinging it sideways like he's on a 1985 Kawasaki 3-wheeler. Just pitching that thing. Woo, let him slide that
Donnie
thing
Banks
around.
in third, just not tall enough.
Yeah, it's a battle with him and Walker for the number 2 spot. Billy Fosnock, who's up here every year as well, is 4th. Brian Sabal is 5th. All right, here's a hilarious Barry Karsten story from today. As you know, Barry and I go way back. Kevin, we're both from New Jersey. I see him. I want to say hi. He's in the cool-down tent after his moto.
Yep.
I start tapping on his front fender. He will not make eye contact. I start slapping him on the shoulder. He will not make eye contact. He is watching the next gate drop of the 65 class.
Focus.
And then he starts his bike and does a small clutch drop, a clutch dump, and like moves like 3 feet in the cool-down area, watching the 65 start, visualizing to give himself like one extra practice visualization of a start.
Really?
I was like, I'm like
Never
going like this, and he's not looking at me, and I'm like, he's going to do a practice start after his moto, watching the 65s.
That's how you.
Can never start practice enough, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Can never practice enough.
Wow.
Yep.
Barry
he was in a
Carson never
zone.
shuts it off.
Nope.
And then he had 3 RVs to fix the black tank on.
Gray water to deal with all that.
The generator's out, man. Well, Kevin Walker is out to a nice, comfortable lead. 3.8, not Kevin Walker, Mike Brown.
The other Tennessee guy.
There you go. Then Gruey, it looks like, has gotten Walker. Chewy Gruey has gotten around the YZ250 of Kevin Walker. That technique of three-wheeling around the turn there.
It worked.
Funner on a three-wheeler,
Spinning it
right?
sideways. Kevin Walker, the all-time record holder for most titles at Loretta's. I know Mike Alessi's here this week. He wants to start ratcheting his number up. I think Mike's got to win 3 or 4, though, to get to Walker's mark. But we're going to start worrying about Mike Brown and his numbers, too. Brown has some from back in his, true amateur days, not the age class days. And he's starting to pile them up here. Do I see Karsten starting to move forward?
Honestly,
absolutely.
I feel like Mike Brown's just barely trying to
Wow.
just get out in that lead, to calm down more. And once they come towards you, just get out there again.
Just ride your pace.
Yeah.
Or maybe even back it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe even back it down a little bit.
Mistakes can cost here for sure. You could topple right over here. And that Barry Karsten, John Gruey battle we're all waiting for.
Is it going to happen again?
Yeah, he's only 1 spot behind him.
The 13 is Fosnacht, who's up here every year battling for podiums and titles. So it's Walker, Fosnacht, and Karsten going by the billboards right now. Walker on the inside, Fosnacht on the outside. 2-stroke against 4-stroke, and look at that. Fosnacht just blows by.
Just like that.
And Karsten is right there. There is no one I've never seen in all my years, Kevin, and I know you're going to agree with this. I've never seen someone with the riding style of Kevin Walker.
No, and
It is so bizarre.
Yeah, it's all about aerodynamics. The elbows are actually tight to the body.
Like a flat tracker.
Compact, yeah. And it's working. He's going on the inside, and he is trying to make a pass back on Billy Fosnacht. And he's going to turn left right into him. I don't approve of that move. You don't want to crash into your opponent. And
That was an interesting line that he took there. He started on the inside, but he used like that half jump as a berm. Do you see that? It almost worked. Almost got Fosnacht back. Then there's Karsten right there.
Mike Brown's just gone. He's got an 11-second gap.
Using the technology we have.
Good job using the screen. There we go. We get our apprentices up here helping us on Racer TV as you watch Karsten and Walker. Walker came back to the ranch maybe 3 years ago, and he and Karsten had some huge battles. Here's Karsten. He's going to be on the inside of this next corner. Karsten airs it out, goes right across in front, and gives him a look back. Wow.
Wow.
See how some of the riders are putting their legs out? They need to be putting their legs up, like more like this, and going into the corner.
Yeah, when those get into those deep ruts.
Yeah.
Yep. The problem is these guys are 50 years old. They don't even have that
It's hard.
flexibility. They do that, and you actually just hear
You'll hear
pops.
your knee will break. So if you can't, like, if
Yes.
you've ever seen Gary Bailey walk, just stiff. He does not
He
bend
doesn't
his
know what
legs
we're talking
anymore.
about.
Well, I know.
Your knee, if they tried to stick their leg out in the corner, they would have the same injury you had. Not even crashing, gabbing,
bending their
just
leg.
trying to move it that much.
It would swell up. It's not pretty.
Yeah, they're not dealing with arm pump in this class. Just general swelling, just
Of
things swell,
joints,
old
yes.
injuries just swelling up.
They come in there and they just down a bottle of Aleve on the podium there. Oh, so good.
Oh, gosh.
Pop that Aleve, man. Spray it all
Yeah, they
over
hold
their
it on the
buddies.
podium like their energy drink sponsor is just Aleve.
Yep.
It's good for the arthritis.
And they ride in we call it a position of comfort. So whatever
yeah,
feels good,
yeah,
you just
little
whatever
Barco lounger.
just sit down in that lazy boy and just slink down in that thing, and that's the riding style.
I don't know if you know that Karsten has the lever on the side of that Suzuki.
Yeah,
Just pulls that
bad
lever.
boy back.
Recline.
Yes.
It's got reclining bucket seats on that Suzuki.
The pegs go up right up there by the radiator. Cup holder for his favorite beverage.
Yeah.
Reclining bucket seats, memory, heated massage.
USB port.
Heated
Got
cold.
Monster Energy in the cup holder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You got it. You got it. These guys got to relax. They're 50-plus years old.
Settle in.
Brown's lead is 20 seconds over Gruey.
Jeez.
Fosnacht. Yeah, 20 seconds is a lot. There's no doubt. Fosnacht, Karsten, Walker. Todd Raschote is 6th. Jeffrey Yenser, 7th. Alan Horn, Wayne Powers, and Frank Koenig. That's your top 10. Our guy Kevin Kozad at 11th, helping us out every morning with our prayer. And Earl the Pearl May, not giving up on the Loretta's dream. Still getting it done here. Top 12. Good to see Earl May out there. And Mike Brown, he's working on potentially 2 titles this week.
Wow.
If you're 50-plus and you can win the 40-plus, you're a bad dude.
You are a bad dude. He is a bad dude.
You know how much times I've seen the 10th place change? It's changing a lot.
Who do you got in the number 10 spot right now? Good luck.
Frank,
Go for it.
Give it a shot.
yeah.
Koenig? Try Koenig. Go for Koenig.
Go for
Frank Koenig.
There you go. He's having a sip.
Big part for all our apprentices of being an announcer
Just
is
learn.
just completely guessing at last names. You don't have to be right. Trust me.
Yes.
We're never. We've gotten names wrong for years.
Koenig.
Never correct ourselves.
Boom. There
Yep.
you go.
You know Justin Barsha? You've heard of Justin Barsha? Yeah, down here at Loretta's, he was Barcia
Yep.
for a long time. We butchered his name
DiFrancesco.
for years. Barcia.
DiFrancesco. It's Francisco.
Yep. DiFrancesco.
Plessinger.
Yep. We got Aaron Plessinger. It's Plessinger when we were here. We never knew.
John Gruby. Yeah.
John Gruy.
You got that
Yeah, I'm
one.
sure we called him Gru at one point.
John Gruy.
There's Brown in the number 30.
No Wyatt.
It's not easy. And he is deep into lap traffic right now. He doesn't have to worry, though, because he's got a 26-second lead. Another thing for our apprentices, you butcher those last names, and you get into any of the treats that get brought up here. Right now, we've got Chef Steve's popcorn, and we're handing it out to the apprentices. You don't work for free. Oh, no. You get popcorn into the deal.
Absolutely.
All right, Brown working his way around, a triple. And Mike Brown, this dude is so gnarly. So he is the co-trainer. So you've got Alden Baker at Baker's Factory.
Yep.
And then Brown is there also to work with the younger riders, the 250 riders. So he will be at the track all day, do the training with them all day, and then he will load his motorcycle up and go to like a local Friday night practice.
Of course.
That's Mike Brown for you.
I got a question for both of you.
Okay, thank you.
What trainer, if you were riding, what trainer would you want?
The one that's easiest on me.
I'm going to go with Mike Brown right now. How about that?
Why not?
I mean, he's putting a teaching on this field. He's showing you how to get it done. He's just on cruise control right now. Oh, 2-lap card is out. I got to head to the podium. We'll talk to Mike Brown again. If he can hang on. Gruy and Fosnock looking at top 3. What do you think? You got a preference on trainer?
Honestly,
We're putting you on the spot now.
Brown went down.
What? What happened to Brown?
She's got 26 seconds.
Oh.
Boy.
Whoa!
That is an enduro cross move.
That was
there.
yes, exactly. Foot down, pivot.
Didn't lose a spot.
It helps to have a 27-second lead. What
does.
the heck happened there? Spun that motorcycle around 360.
Honestly,
Good call. Good pickup.
I was gonna go for trainer. I'd go for Hunter Lawrence, or not Hunter Lawrence.
Hunter
sorry,
Lawrence.
Jet Lawrence.
Okay. But does Jet train folks? That's the real question. I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could. So there is Brown going through the 10 Commandments. Clean as a whistle, even though he's already crashed. That's how good he is. When he crashes, he doesn't even get dirty.
He doesn't care.
No, he cares.
He just brushes it off with his
Brush it
his
off.
hair.
With how
When he's
fast he's
riding,
going, right? Okay. 2-lap card. Should be coming out if it's not already out. As we continue to eat popcorn and announce dirt bike races.
Yeah. Everyone needs to try this popcorn. It's the best.
Chef Steve's, right? Spread the good word. Your popcorn is a big hit up here, Chef Steve. So Brownie goes down that lap. Probably reduces the lead to about 15 seconds. Pops it right back up. Working his way around some lap traffic. Still Brown, John Gruy, Fosnock, Barry Karsten is 4th, Kevin Walker is 5th, Todd Raschote is 6th, Jeffrey Yenser 7th, Alan Horn 8th, Frank Koenig and Wayne Powers round out your top 10.
The thing that sucks is running into lappers.
Yes, because they're going a different speed than you. And they might veer out into your way, and then
And if they're in your way, in your good line, you're going to have to go for a bad line, and that means you're going to be going slower.
Or you might go down too. That's right. You might
That too.
force you into a mistake. So Brownie comes across the tunnel jump, heading over to the billboards, hangs a left. This is where he met his demise last time through, makes it through clean.
I'm actually kind of wondering if he's going to do a trick at the end.
No, he's all business, man. Because I just think if he does a trick, then he crashes, then he's got to go back, and all the guys he trains. Not a good look. Mike Brown, he does not play around. He's not known for his freestyle maneuvers.
No, not really. Although, he is fastest person on this track.
That's a great call. That is a great call. His lap time, a 2-minute flat, was his quickest on lap number 4. 2 minutes flat. That last time around was a 2:19. So obviously the crash slowed him down pretty bad there.
Oh, yeah.
And there is Mikey Brown working his way through that lap traffic. And those guys are all fast in their own right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. These are bad dudes. Chef Steve's popcorn. It's good stuff. There's Kevin Walker on the YZ250.
Yep.
He's got the number 58 just in front of him. That's a lapped rider. So Walker and Rashote right behind him. Koenig at 7th, Yentzer, Horn, and Powers round out your top 10. So for a moment, Kevin Walker did lead this race on the two-stroke for about half a lap or so. And Brownie got around him.
I don't lick my fingers.
All right, we're trying to have conversations there. He's like having a conversation with you. Looking for.
See, a new person in the top 10. Or not the top 10, the number 10.
That's going to do it. The checker flag will fly. And that'll do it. Mike Brown, even with the crash, still nails down a 23-second lead over John Gruey. Barry Karsten was 3rd. Fosnock, Walker round out your top 5.
Yeah, that lead is absolutely crazy.
Huge lead, even with the crash.
Yeah.
So as we get ready to toss it down, there is the top 10. That's where you want to be. Your bike gets pulled off to the side there. You get a drink of water. You get in the shade for a minute. You know you've done well if your bike winds up right there. We're having a look at the 31 of Barry Karsten's ride. And we will get ready to toss it down to Jason Wygant.
Well, 2 gold medals in 2 motos, and he walloped them. Little mistake there with 2 to go. Almost put it in jeopardy. No problem if you're Mike Brown. We even had a battle of the Tennessee natives with Kevin Walker in here as well. There is a whole shot award. And another gold medal. Let's hear it from Mike Brown. I just got to ask you, like 2 to go behind those billboards. We saw you doing enduro cross moves back there. What the heck happened?
Yeah, I went in there and I was getting a little bit too far left in that soft stuff, and it grabbed my front end and straight over the bars. I thought it was a good line, but don't try that, guys. But
okay.
Yeah, I got up and did my enduro cross spin around there, but I felt good. It got me out to a good start for sure.
Okay, you're already strong in these 2 motos, but do you actually feel you can get better as the week goes on? That's the crazy part.
I hope I'm a lot better than that one.
Come on.
No, I was good. I tried a little different things there. But, yeah, it was just slippery after they watered it. It was my fault, nothing about the track or the bike. It just a Mike Brown era. But I felt good, just ready for get some more down under my belt. And
okay. Who do you want to thank, Mike?
FXR, Munn, KTM, Dunlop, and Arma. You know, everybody that still supports me. Not the haters, but I still love yous too. But that's everybody. To my mom at home, she's been sick. Mechanic Joe Alden, all the guys I train, them guys supporting me all year and pushing me. And like I said, if it wasn't for those guys, I'm too old to be out here.
Okay, doing it for the kids, the pros that he trains. Let's hear it from Mike Brown. All right, we're looking for 2nd place. We know these guys really well. Lots of Moto hardware. Probably has to have an entire room or maybe at least a reinforced shelf for all these Moto medals. Back at Loretta's again. Let's hear it for John Gruey. Well, too bad for you guys. Brownie's now eligible for this class, but you're riding pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. You know, when Brownie's out here, you know, you just hope to keep him in sight a little bit and learn from what he does and don't count him.
Yep. Okay, so you won as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, totally.
How'd the moto go for you?
It went good. Decent start. I got shuffled a little bit on the first half a lap. I think I came out second behind Brown, but just got shuffled, you know, and then settled down and found my lines and moved into second.
All right, who do you want to thank, John?
Team Babbitt's, Kawasaki Team Green, Fox, Dunlop Tires, along with those and my Tamer hole shot devices, man, just puts me out front almost every time. FMF and Factory Connection suspension. I think I said Fox, Decal Works, Renthal, Twin Air. Man, anybody I forgot, Moto hose, Hinson clutch components, and my girlfriend for helping me all week.
All right, let's hear it for John Gruey. Second place on the Kawasaki, and our third place finisher. Yep, if you're going to have Gruey, you're going to have Carson. Another huge battle, and the Bear Dog's going to end up with the bronze. Barry Karsten. All right, listen, you don't even realize this happened. Well, we'll let this group go. Your previous moto, you're over in the cool-down area. I tap you on the shoulder. You will not break focus. You're watching the start of the moto after you, and even timing your clutch drop. You're still trying to learn things. Watch the start and get better.
Yeah, I always go up a moto or two before and watch the start, but here it's kind of hot to sit up here all day, so whenever I can watch the start, I do it, and I didn't have a great draw that time. I was number 32 on the outside, and but I ripped a good start, and you know, I had to go wide in the first turn, and I think I came out maybe 7th or 8th, and just put my head down and put a big charge on.
We're going to get some more Karsten Gruey battles this week?
Yeah. So far, I lost them, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, you know, yeah, we enjoy racing each other. It's fun and everything. So.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, Barry?
Action Motorsports out of Pennsylvania. They've been helping me out. The RM Army, Suzuki, Contingency. I mean, we're making bucks on the Suzukis. You got a lot of fast riders here. If you race a lot of local races with Contingency, Suzuki's the one to go to. So thanks for them, and they support me and my son, and I appreciate that. Scott Goggles, FMF, Dunlop Tires, Answer Racing, Arai Helmets, Twin Air, KPS suspension. Dialed in my bike a little bit better, that one, so it felt a lot better. They did groom a couple of those sections for us, so we had a chance to rest and then and go from there. But thank everybody for coming out to Coombs' Family MX Sports for putting on a great event to make us look like old heroes.
Yeah. Oh, you are old heroes. All right, let's hear it for him. Barry Karsten, third place in 50 plus.
One more shout out to all the boys at home, District 6, MDRA, District 2, and Metropolitan Sports Committee. Thanks, guys.